President.
The senator from Louisiana.
Thank you, Mr. President. With me this afternoon are three of my colleagues from my office, Ms. Jess Andrews, my communications director, Mr. Henson Weber, and Mr. John Lowry. As I said, there are three of my colleagues in my office. I depend on their counsel and their advice and their good judgment every day. Go ahead and put that up. I want to talk for a few minutes, Mr. President, about public broadcasting in America. But first, I want to make a brief comment about the continuing saga that our new president is doing, in my judgment, a good job of prosecuting here in Washington. I'm talking about his audits of federal government spending and all of the wasteful spending, I call it spending porn, that he is finding. And I want to make two quick points. Number one, it strikes me as breathtakingly ironic. The cynic might say cynical, that the people who are screaming so loudly about President Trump's decision to audit federal spending are the very same people under President Biden who wanted to hire 80,000 new IRS agents with guns to audit the American people. As I've said before, if it weren't for double standards, there wouldn't be any standards at all in this town. The battle lines are drawn, Mr. President. The battle lines are drawn. Some of my colleagues have decided to support the bureaucracy and the spending porn over the American taxpayer. That's what they've done. And some of the same people, it's not just my Democratic colleagues, there are many people in Washington, D.C. that have grouped together and they've circled the wagons and they've decided to support the spending porn and the bureaucrats over the American taxpayer. That's their right. It's not against the law or unconstitutional to be foolish in America. But these are the same people. These are the same people who chose to support illegal immigration over the rule of law. These are the same people who have chosen to support teachers' unions over parents and kids. These are the same people who have chosen to support criminals over cops and victims. These are the same people who have chosen to support transgender athletes over women's sports. And these are the same people who have chosen to support Hamas over Israel. They think they're winning. Maybe in this town, they are. If you listen to a lot of the pundits up here, if you listen to a lot of the members of the wokerati in Washington, but they're not winning in America. The justice stick is coming, and I'm very proud to be part of that effort. Now let me say a word about public broadcasting. There was a time, Mr. President,